Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your fellow investor here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about none other than Palantir Technologies with ticker symbol PLTR. I'll go over their latest lawsuit news. What does it mean for the company? Is it good sign? Is it bad sign? Will it hurt the company in the short term, mid term, long term? Is Palantir still a buy? What are Palantir's upcoming catalysts? And I'll go over my projections, stock predictions, as well as other analysts' opinions. So without further ado, let's go right into it. So today we have a very good day at the stock market. For such a long time I see green all over the board, which is always nice to see. So as promised, I'll go over why government lost lawsuit over NHC data deal with Palantir. Therefore, what does it mean for Palantir? Well, their contract won't be extended without a public consultation. I'm not sure what does a public consultation mean, if it means that it needs to go through a court or some kind of hearing in Britain. I'm not exactly sure, but hopefully we'll get more precise information regarding to this public consultation. The UK government has been forced to make a U-turn after losing a lawsuit over £23 million, which is roughly $32 million, NHS data contract awarded to controversial US firm Palantir. Well, this is a UK website where I'm reading it from, so of course it's not going to be very objective. So you have to take it with a pinch of salt. Always when you read through these articles, you have to take some things with a pinch of salt, and look at the news objectively, go with the bullish, go with the bearish thesis, and compare the stuff together. And of course, most importantly, do your due diligence, do your research about the company. It's a major U-turn at a critical moment. The NHS, with its unique trove of structured health data, is powerfully attractive to tech corporations. Palantir and other US tech firms clearly stand to profit from managing or accessing this asset, estimated to be worth £10 billion a year, which is roughly $14 billion. The NHS data store is the largest pool of private health data in NHS history, and that raises questions too important to be settled in secret deals. Well, to be honest, I don't know who you want to put your faith into, if to some random security company, or you want to put it into Palantir, who works with US government for quite some time and they have very good results. So it's not very much of a secret deal, and now they are a publicly traded company that have to share even more information than before. And this lawsuit, or the legal problems, has been known for more than a month. And what is quite funny is that Palantir secured its first ever deal to handle NHS data in March last year for the nominal sum of £1, which is ridiculous, and the court case against the health service, which was announced, could force it to reconsider the contract, which was extended in December 2020 and is now worth £23.5 million, which is roughly $33 million. So overall, there's a big talk about this, and definitely gives even more publicity to Palantir, which is a good thing, because if you look at them and you do a little bit of your due diligence, you find out, well, these guys are most likely the next big thing. Now, if we add into Forbes, we can see that they have art, and even Forbes is talking about Palantir, because they're basically incredible company, incredible big, incredible tech, and all that good stuff. And here is another article by Insider Monkey where they talk about if the Palantir stock a buy or sell. If you scroll down, the important information, or what you like to get from this article, is this kind of a graph where it easily shows you a number of hedge funds with PLTR or Palantir positions, and we can see it's been steadily increasing for the past 3 quarters, which is crazy. From 0 to over 35 hedge funds has opened position, and actually the largest stake in Palantir Technologies was held by 72 investment holdings. They hold almost $700 million worth of stock at the end of December. So if you look into companies which have big potentials and the big guys are in, therefore they will try their hardest to put out positive news, positive price targets and stuff like that. Definitely try to seek out stock plays or stocks which are very well known with Wall Street, with analysts, with the big hedge funds, investment firms, and the retailers do not drive the market. Of course there is GameStop and AMC, but these are just like really rare occasions. 99% of the time, in hedge funds and investment holdings, investment firms, these are the companies who drive the market. So we can see these big guys, these big players are really bullish, on Palantir, and so am I. So now quickly through their upcoming catalysts. First one is going to be the double-click demo event on April 14, which is in 2 weeks, and you definitely don't want to miss out, because during this double-click demo event they'll showcase how the company's platforms are used across these industries and customers, and show some very interesting data which usually just move the stock price rapidly, because therefore they just show a little bit of their company to investors and everyone's just like, wow, that's quite game breaking. And last time when they had in the first quarter their double-click event, it moved the stock price quite up, 36% or so, and then unfortunately came a little bit of a stock market correction, so you cannot really put Palantir to blame to that, as well as their CEO, who criticized short-term investors that they should just sell off the stock and get away from it, that they just want to have long-term investors. This really reminds me of Elon Musk and Tesla, who also is a big fan of long-term investors and who is very big hater of shorters. So we could definitely see again big runners in next 2 weeks because of this short-term upcoming catalyst. And today there's been some fresh updates. President Joe Biden is set to unveil a multi-trillion infrastructure spending program later today. It is essential to note that markets will likely to be jittery on the last day of the quarter as money managers adjust their portfolios. And if we scroll down, we can see that German air shuttle startup Lilium has just filed for US IPO via a SPAC deal with Quell Acquisition Corp, QELL. Palantir will take a stake in Lilium. And here's even more interesting facts about this company, about the upcoming merger. So if you'd like to, check it out, read it for yourself, definitely, I'll put the link in the description. So in my opinion, it was just a matter of time until Palantir will start, rise again, and their valuation, nobody really knows. I found some calculations which I will go through in upcoming videos, stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, we can just, wonder how much they are valued at. Is it $10 billion? Is it $100 billion? Is it $1 trillion? You never know, but with their face of growth, with their government on their side, we can say almost 100% guaranteed income of growing revenue from this point, this side. It's very hard to find, company like Tesla in different niche, because usually there are just players there. Apple, Samsung, AMD, Microsoft, they are all big players already. However, here in the data systems or the software kind of thing and data mining, there's no big company yet. And Palantir could just be it and make big difference during this year and next years to come. So in my opinion, we could for sure see it in $30 to $50 by the end of this year. If there's not going to be, any controversy, any stock market crash, hopefully, or they will not just announce that they are going bankrupt, they should, definitely rise back to the high levels we've seen. Most likely they will even exceed my expectations, but I'm very bullish on them. I hope I brought you some value. If I did, definitely subscribe to the channel so don't miss out on any new upcoming videos, as well as smashing the like button really helps me a lot and I appreciate it greatly. Also, let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and opinions about Palantir. Did you buy yesterday or day before yesterday when it went down? Are you planning to buy more because of these upcoming catalysts? Let me know. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in another video.